Hi guys! I'm back with another video. I'm a little bit... Hi guys! And I'm back with another video and I'm a little bit late sa greeting, but I just want to greet everyone a happy World Tourism Day, lalong-lalo na sa Tourism Management Society of STI Ortigas, Cainta. Thank you guys for your support. I'm really grateful. I'm trying to catch up sa lahat ng requests nyo. Rest assured that I am reading your messages. I just can't reply to everyone, but I really am so grateful for all the support that I'm getting from you girls. So the most common question that I get is, how do I become a flight attendant? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am here to help you. I promise to do my utmost best to guide you na matupad yung mga pangarap nyo. But let's be honest here, the tourism industry is going through a tough... And so the most common question that I get is, how do I become a flight attendant? Now, I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, I will do my very best to help you na matupad ang mga pangarap nyo. But let's be honest here, right now, the tourism industry is going through a tough time because of this pandemic. I'm sure you've heard of people who lost their jobs, and you've heard of people na kailangan mag-let go ng employees because hindi na talaga nila kaya ang expenses. So everybody's really having a hard time right now. But I know that there will come a time when this is all gonna be over. Please, Lord. Please, Lord. And when that time comes, you guys should all be ready because companies are definitely going to need you. Yes, I am very sure of that. So here's the truth. You do not need to know anything about the aviation industry to become a flight attendant. And this is a fact because I remember during my interview for Emirates, sobrang dami namin. I'll make another video about it. I'll make another video of how I got hired sa Emirates. You know, I went through 3 stages and I'm gonna give you tips kung paano mapasa yung mga stages na yun so that you'll get to the final interview. And of course, very important yung final interview because yun na yung, pag napasa nyo yun, that's it. You are officially a flight attendant. All you have to do is wait for the email, for your ticket, and voila! You're a flight attendant na. But anyway, balik tayo sa, it was stage 2, I think, of the application process, and I remember feeling so intimidated because merong flight attendants from another airline. I'm not gonna mention kung anong airline yun, but ang dami na namin na walang experience at all. So kami lahat parang, oh my gosh, hindi na talaga kami makukuha because look at them. Ano, sobrang with a scarf and all, and there were even Koreans during that day. Tapos naka-bright colored suits sila, and guys, to tell you the truth, the suit that I wore at that time, binili ko lang sa SM department store. Hindi ako nagbibiro. So, you know, I was really intimidated. But, you know, laban lang. Laban lang. It ain't over till it's over, right? So, pumasok na yun from Emirates, and I remember feeling so amazed because she was just so graceful, and she made us watch this video about what it's like to be a flight attendant for Emirates, and I just felt, my Lord, gusto ko talaga to, Lord. I pray makuha ko to. And she was asking, you know, aviation questions like, does anybody know what it means when they say chocks on or chocks off? Does anybody know this? And of course, yung mga flight attendants na, they were raising their hands and they were so confident. And I was like, oh my, talagang wala na akong chance. No, it was a whole day of elimination, and we were so surprised to find out that none of them made it. It was so surprising na parang, okay, they didn't make it, I made it. Of course, si Lord lang nakakaalam why and how that happened. So I'm here to tell you that you guys don't need to know airport codes. What you need to ace is the job interview, because that's what's gonna make you a flight attendant, right? So I'm here to give you tips so that when the time comes and nag-apply na kayo and you get that email na may interview na kayo, you are 100% ready. Here we go. So here are some of the things that you can do during this time that will definitely help you land that dream job of yours. Okay, so working in the tourism industry means you will be dealing with a lot of customers. So that means your communication skills, very, very important. So how do you improve your communication skills? Let's start with reading. You're probably thinking, anong kinalaman ng reading sa tourism? Guys, trust me on this. Reading will help you big time. So first, when you read, you are improving your vocabulary. I remember before, okay, I'll be honest with you, this is my third attempt sa YouTube. I think I posted 2 videos before sa old channel ko. And I think before that, nag-try din ako. It's not easy. Really, it's not easy. But I want it so bad. And I remember reading this quote a few days ago. To have something you've never had, you have to be willing to do something you've never done. So here I am. Mahirap. It's not easy, guys, trust me. But I really, really want to do it. It makes me feel good knowing na may natutulungan ako. I remember, oh my gosh, I should share this with you guys. There was this, so I was in Rome and I remember meeting someone na nalaman ko hindi pumasa sa Emirates interview. When he found out na Emirates crew ako, he was like, please, help me. I really want to become a flight attendant. So give me tips. And I remember spending a good 10 minutes sa kanya. I helped him come up with answers for every question that might come up during the interview. And I remember one day, nag-message na lang siya sa akin, guess what? I made it. I'm going to Dubai. So talaga, oh my gosh! So, he was very grateful and it just felt so good na parang feeling ko, ginamit ako ni Lord para matupad yung dreams niya. And if I can do that to all the Filipinos, lalo na Filipinos, diba? If I can do something as big as that, if the Lord is gonna use me to help you guys na matupad yung dreams niyo, then that will make me so happy because I am using God's gift. So, back to what we are supposed to be discussing. So anyway, reading. Okay, guys? So, ano nga ba ang connection ng reading sa pagiging flight attendant? Gamit niya yan during the interview and even when you're flying na. Well, first of all, reading improves your vocabulary. So before, this is my third attempt to be on YouTube. Fact. So I remember posting a video about, I think I was in Brazil, yes. And, it was a fun video, but I just kept saying the word nice. Oh, nice! 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 Pero bang, girl, wala namang ibang words sa dictionary. There are other words that you can use. There's beautiful, there's excellent, there's exquisite, there's amazing. So, when you read, marami kang words na magagamit aside from nice. And also, when you read, you are filling up your brain with so much knowledge. And what is knowledge? Yes, knowledge is power. It really is, guys. Knowledge is power talaga. When you read something about the government, read articles about what's going on in your country or what's going on in that city, you are more informed, you are more aware, you are able to make a conscious decision, a more informed decision, pwede rin constructive criticism. So when you take the time to read, when you take the time to find out more information, you are more aware of what's going on around you. And when you read, that's one way of connecting with your customers. For example, in almost every flight, there would be one customer who's reading the same book I'm reading, or who's reading a book that I've already read, and I'll just strike up a conversation, and the conversation just flows. It becomes effortless. Andun na yung connection nyo, and that's what you want with your customers, that connection. And also when you read, it's an exercise for your brain. It keeps you sharp. Trust me, guys. I've been a flight attendant for 12 years, and there are times na para bang feeling ko wala nang laman yung utak ko because I'm not reading. It's pretty much like exercise. If you're not exercising, parang you just feel sluggish and you don't feel fit. But when you exercise, you just feel more energized, and it's the same with your mind. Fill it up with substantial knowledge, and trust me, you are gonna thank yourself for doing that. So the next tip that is super duper important is to read aloud. Read aloud. Why should you read aloud? It helps you improve your diction. It helps you with your enunciation, diba? And if there's a word na hindi mo alam how to pronounce, there's an online dictionary these days. I have this app, Our Daily Bread, so I read that every night. So, for example, the reading yesterday. So, read as if you are addressing a crowd. So, okay, listening beyond the stars. Imagine life without mobile phones. That's the way it is in the little town of Greenbank. Blah. See? Practice first. Read it quietly. Work on your diction, work on your pauses, work on your glances, work on your delivery. By doing so, nawawala yung hiya mo because you become more confident. So, walang hiya ka na. Joke! Yan ang tukso nila sa akin, guys. Wala akong hiya. Bakit? Ewan. Anyway, joke. So, when you read and you practice reading aloud, your vocabulary improves, you become more articulate, you become more confident, na para bang whoever it is that you're talking to, yes, I'm confident I can have a conversation with you, no more qualms, because syempre sa tourism industry, guys, you're gonna be dealing with a lot of strangers. So when you're more confident, wala ka ng fears about talking to a stranger. You can strike up a conversation with anyone, anytime. And that's a good thing sa tourism industry. And how do I know this will work? Because childhood ko yun. My gosh, nag-iiyak ako. Walang arte, sorry. My dad passed away 4 years ago. And I'm just really grateful that he raised me the way he did. I wouldn't be who I am now if not for him. So anyway, I remember, ay nako, ang makeup ko, ano ba to? So I remember, he would make me choose an article sa Philippine Star. And syempre, pipiliin ko yung wala masyadong mahirap na words. So he would give me about 10 to 15 minutes to practice. Guys, I'm so sorry, naiyak na ako. Sorry guys, kuha ko ng tissue. Kung may tips kayo, how to keep your hair in place, please share them with me. Anyway, so he would give me 10 to 15 minutes to practice, and after that, I have to read it aloud sa dad ko. So he was quite strict actually. My dad, he's really intelligent. Talagang idol ka talaga. You know, he's my hero. Very strict siya, so he would correct me. He would correct my delivery. He would correct my diction. He would correct everything. And at that time, I felt na, Dad, grabe naman. I'm so young. But then, I'm just grateful that he pushed me to be a better version of myself every day. He wanted me to become a newscaster. I was so close. I was so close to becoming one. But what was the reason? The network said tainted na yung image ko to become a newscaster. Oh, I chismis. No. No hard feelings. You know, everything happened for a reason. I'm sure my reason bakit hindi ako naging newscaster for that channel. It's okay. That's fine. Oh, I chismis. Anyway. But guys, don't think na perfect ako. Up to now, I use fillers. Fillers are so like you know, like yeah, yung mga ganyan. So I think may tendency talaga tayong gamitin yung mga words na yon. How do you avoid using fillers? Well, here's another tip for you guys. By listening actively. So what is active listening? Sabi ni Mr. Google, ito ang active listening. Active listening is the ability to focus completely on the speaker, understand their message, comprehend the information, and respond thoughtfully. So, yun na yun. Actually, wala na akong kailangan i-explain. But anyway, yun na yun eh. So, when you listen actively and you connect it with your personal experience, ang daling mag-segue. I don't know, whatever it is that you're talking about, when you practice active listening, you get to understand them better, you get to know more about them, and when you know more about them, you're able to give them a better service, a more personal service, and when your service becomes very personal, the client feels really special, and when they feel special, that you get return business, and when they feel special, syempre yung word of mouth marketing, tell their friends about it, they tell their families about it, and that's good business for you, all because you listened to what your customer was saying. And aside from that, another tip that I can give you is to work on your body language, your facial expressions. You need to be able to control your emotions. Once you're wearing the uniform, you are already representing that brand. Hindi lang ako si Michelle Alice Carbonell Yap. Haba ng name ko, no? I am a flight attendant when I wear that uniform. So your facial expression has to match what you're saying. So for example, diba, let's just say, okay, hi sir, welcome on board. My name is Michelle. I'm one of the crew who'll be looking after you today. How are you doing? Oh, ganon, diba? What if sinabi ko that same line but with a different facial expression? Hi sir, welcome on board. How are you doing today? Can I get you anything to drink? Parang, may pinagdadaanan ka ba? Anong problema? Diba? You know, I understand that we have off days. Definitely. We're just human. Baka nag-away kayo ng boyfriend mo, or baka nagkasagutan kayo ng mom mo, or baka, I don't know, naputulan ka ng kuryente or something. So, syempre talagang iinit ang ulo mo. But then again, when you're wearing your uniform, you have to set everything aside because it's all about giving your customers a wonderful experience. Of course, if they're ranting, then you can rant as well, but it's all about the customer, guys. And at the end of the day, we all need our jobs, so dapat pangalagaan natin yung trabaho natin. And the last, and I think the best advice that I can give you is to let your personality shine. Guys, you are you for a reason. God made you exactly who you are because He has a purpose for you. And you know that our wonderful God never makes a mistake. So during that interview, let your personality shine. Like for example, ako, kilala ako But my friends and family na bungis-ngis, energetic, enthusiastic, grabe tumawa. And of course, I have to contain it, syempre. Put a leash on it sa interview. But the interviewer can see how giddy I am, how excited I am about being a flight attendant, about how happy I am when I talk to different people. And it just shows hindi siya scripted because I'm showing them exactly who I am. So trust me guys that character. So trust me guys that your flair, that's all you, and that's what companies need. Companies don't want robots. They want people with, they want different personalities because customers are different. Some customers might not like me because I'm too energetic, and diba may iba na talagang no, I just want to be left alone. And that works. And there's always a flight attendant who can cater to him na, "Oy, can you take over this customer? Because I think he prefers na ikaw ang mag-look after sa kanya." And that's okay. Guys, so we all have that unique characteristic that separates us from the rest. We are all special because we are all different. So don't be a robot. Let that personality shine. Be authentic, be genuine with how you deal with customers. Because that's what everybody wants, to feel that that person genuinely cares for you. Personal service ang gusto nila makita yan from you. So guys and girls, these tips that I have shared with you come from personal experience. I truly think that these tips will help you if you want to work in the tourism industry, and in case you want to do something else, something new, because dreams change and that's totally normal. These things, reading, improving your diction, your vocabulary, being articulate, I truly think that these things that I've mentioned will help you not just a job interview but in life as well. So, time will come na baka maiba na kayong pangarap and you might want to put up your own business. With these things, you become more confident na I have something to offer. I'm gonna go out there and get it. I really believe that we all have our own sparkle. I believe in your sparkle. So, shine guys. Just yung quote nga na, bloom baby, bloom. Forget what the rest of the world has to say. Follow that dream na nasa heart nyo. Trust me, you'll never go wrong. I think that dream na nilagay si Lord ang naglagay niyan sa inyo. And so, there you go guys. Ito lang muna ang mga tips that I'm gonna be sharing with you for now because like what I said, a lot of companies are hiring. So, the focus right now is to be ready. So, the focus right now is for you guys to be ready for that interview. So do the things that I told you to do. Do let me know how it goes, and I promise you that time will come na you are gonna be confident sa kahit anong question that they throw at you. Guys, please be confident but not cocky. The one thing na talagang huge no-no is yung pagiging mayabang. They don't want that because they want a team player. Try out the things that I told you because from these things you're going to gain more confidence, and when you are confident you are able to give customers a better service, a more personal service, and when you are personal you are able to anticipate the needs of your customers, and when you anticipate the needs of your customers you exceed their expectations, and that is like the goal of every flight attendant, to exceed someone's expectations. Because actually the goal is to meet their expectations, but when you exceed that, yun yung time na talagang you get compliments without even asking for it, kasi that means you were able to make that person feel extra special, and they're gonna tell their families about it, they're gonna tell their friends about it, and what does that mean for you? That means good business, and that could also mean a promotion for you. So all these things nangyari just because you took the time to get to know more about your customer, which is active listening. You worked on your communication skills, because yung iba, they're very chatty, but sometimes when they're talking to strangers, bigla sila nagiging quiet. So it's all about practice, guys. I believe in you, and I believe in your own sparkle. So go ahead and shine, guys. I believe in you, and God believes in you. So there you go. There you go, guys. I hope you learned a thing or two from this video. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you guys will be updated whenever I have a new video. Till next time, guys.